Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to my channel. This is Divine Feminine Living UK. Out to give some shouts to people and to give a bit of positivity today. Hopefully everything is going to be all good. So just to remind everybody back in the hood, back how it used to be when I was a kid, on a Sunday night at 10 o'clock, still you would hear some music and, you know, you might be in your bed, but hey, this is what you'd be hearing right now. So that would be what you'd hear about 10 o'clock. If you were listening to LWT, 3 channels, that's all you'd have. And earlier on I was talking to my partner, George, my fiance, I love you. I was talking to him about what was going on. Lisa Clark is in the house. I told you were there, Lisa. I told you the other day. It was crazy. I was like, what's going on? You know, like, I saw your name pop up. I knew you were in the house. Marky Mark, what are you saying, Chelsea? Pose. There's nothing to it. Vogue. 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 Yeah. Come on, people. What are you saying this evening? Let's get some positivity in the house. Hello. How you doing? So, this evening, what I'm going to be talking about is a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So you can get a little bit of woohoo! What are you saying, Lee Butler? You're on. Woo! Hey, everybody who's out there, and if you're going to be seeing this, please subscribe to my channel. It's Divine Feminine Living UK. I'm going to be putting some wacky stuff up there, because getting on the bus is kind of wacky now. What the hell is that? And you know me, I'll be driving my car, or I'll be getting on the bus, or I'll be walking. Come on, let's get out there. Let's get some woo, you know, woo-hoo. Let's do something different. Happy birthday to everybody in the house whose birthday is today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you. Ah! And any anniversaries, things that have been going on. Nikki Brooks, oh my God, you look after my babies. Oh my God, you're an amazing woman. Thank you very much. I love you so much. So right now we're going to be talking about a little bit of this and a little bit of that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. So a little bit of this is right now we're in a bit of troubling times and everybody's feeling a little bit, ooh, I don't know what's going on. But what we need to be doing is getting together and getting some good positive mindsets out there. There's a lot of negativity because of our wonderful government. Govern me, tell me what I want to see. Yeah, but you know what? They want to show you something. So, yeah, Lisa. Oh, my God, Lisa Jewel. As the crew in the house. Wallington crew in the house. My nursery crew in the house. Oh, my God. Look, see. Jenny. Jen. Yeah, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in for this moment. Anyway, so you've got a wonderful govern me. Tell me what I want to see. So you're seeing some stuff on the TV, and earlier on I was, oh my God, Becky, mwah! You know, my mum would be like, is that little girl coming wrong with cheese salad? She coming wrong with cheese salad? Michaela. Yeah, anyway, Becky, I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Dan Harrison, how's your mum and how's you? Sydney's crew in the house, autographs. Get them engines on. Come on. Dawn Fox, mwah. A beautiful, wonderful woman I went to school with. Anyway, so we've got to this. Cover me. Look, they're telling you something. You know, all these actors, they really need to get a really good award, you know. Sorry to even bring autographs into it. I don't know, people don't even know what autographs is. So I'm not going to even explain it to you. Look it up. Autograss. Autograss. Sydney's crew in the house. You know I'm on that. Woo! Carrie Ryan, my baby. I love you. Sydney, it's STNOETS. Anyway, so what I'm going to say is we've been... Denise, I love you. I miss work with you. Why we are not at work? What is going on with this government? Sorry. Govern me. So, we've got this kind of madness going on with people, and what we've got is these people who are telling us how to live our lives. They're great actors. They need these awards. They need an Academy Award. Here you go. Omega-3. Because they're telling you to eat stuff, drink stuff. Right, so what I've noticed, right, is some crazy stuff, man. If you look at George Yanku, that's George, and then Yanku spelled IANCU, yeah? We went to Mayday Hospital. Hey, Shannon, I love you, and Denise, so I miss you as well. I love you. Denise. Romania, I miss you because I haven't got there yet. I had to cancel my trip. Cover me. Anyway, so we're watching the TV and stuff. Oh my God, blessings, Transil. I love you. I'm sorry I didn't get to finish our call. Mwah. I'm going to call you after my mad thing. I'm not going to be on too long. But I love you all. Trevor, my nephew! I love you! Where's my sister? Anyway, so we need to get together on a collaborative mindset where we're able to say, yeah, I know what you're after. I know you want my data. They want to know everything about you, how you spend your money, where you spend your time, what you do with your life, how you live it. They want to actually put you in a group. So they already have the ADHD, autism. They want to put you on a label, woman, man, whatever. So what we need to do now is we need to actually change how we're doing things. And one of the things is we need to stop watching what's on the TV, because these are actors. So those who you're watching on the TV, Donald Trump today, actually, that's a lie. Not today. 4th of April, this guy went on live TV and he was asked by a journalist, why are you not wearing a mask? Or can you wear a mask? Or whatever. So this is Donald Trump's answer. I've been actually told not to. And I've been advised by X, Y, and Z, which I think is CGC. Anyway, forget who the authority is. The fact that he actually mentioned some things was that he said that it was him, which are presidents, prime ministers, kings and queens, and then dictators. So he's already mentioned all these high authority people who are meant to be higher than you that don't need to wear a mask, but you can't go outside your front door. Are you crazy? Are you mad? Now we need to start changing our mindset. Come on, people. Wake up, wake up, wake up. This is not the time for you to be sleeping. This is the time to be waking up. This is where you need to be understanding that you need to change or shift your attention. These crisis actors. So you've got a lovely president. He's great. He's saying to you, yeah, woohoo, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Do as I say, not as I do. He's telling you that. And not only is he doing that, he's displaying that. So he can breathe this same air that Joan of Arc had, but you can't. It has to be, hey, Rob Samuel, woohoo! You've got to wear a mask to walk outside your door. Hey, listen, even walking outside your door is a problem. I went out today and people are like keeping like 2 meters away. I'm like, they're programming your mind. They're programming you. They're programming you for something that's bigger. So you need to change your shift, or you need to shift your attention to something different, something bigger, something better for you. And once you distracted your mind from this bullshit that these people are putting out to you, you'll find that your mind is so powerful. Alison Kerr, hey, how's Alan? I'm sorry. Class 9, Autograss. Scottish people, I love you. Woohoo! Come on, get in there. You know I love you guys. Come on. I'm a girl from the south, but I represent a lot more than that. So, come on. Woohoo! You need to shift your attention, man. this shit that they're feeding you. Trump can't wear a mask because he's been advised not to, or whatever you want to call it. And then you've got other people who are walking around with masks. The next things they're going to tell you is that there's something out there and you've got to wear a white robe or some painter's clothes to cover up your body because there's radiation and all kinds of nonsense. We don't actually know what's going on. What I need you to do is I need you to stay in this present moment. Enjoy it. If they only give you an hour outside, they give you an hour outside. Just enjoy that moment. You are lucky to get that because you voted these people in. Stuart Baker in the house. Known you for life. How you doing, baby? Mwah. You know, your mind is so powerful. And I was having this discussion the other day with my daughter, Paris. So she was saying to me, if you look at my previous video, she was talking to me about kids that are like getting these grades, yeah. So 2-2s, yeah. I got to read you some shit. This is some madness. It's not going to be on for long. My daughter turned around to me and she said, do you know what? These kids are so lucky. They're going to get blah, 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 predicted grades. I wish I'd been back in that day. And I was like, what? I need to be back in that day as well. They didn't even have predictive grades in my shit. Anyway, so I was like, what the hell is this? So she's telling me that. And then we talked about how people were so negative back in the day. Were you grateful for your job? Put it down there. Were you grateful for the shit you had? Were you grateful and then something just got stripped? You're like, what the fuck happened there? I just lost my shit. So I was like, I had a job. I worked in a casino. So I noticed some things that I'm going to point out to you. £20 note change just before this spin on life happened. And before that, we had the £5 note and we had the £10 note. I don't know whether that's happened to you around the world or not. Hey, Vicky Law, McDonald's crew in the house. Woo! Scottish Borders crew in the house. Oh my God, my Car Shorten crew in the house. Blam! So I noticed this stuff with this money. Working in a casino, I've worked with loads of stuff, and I'm going to probably talk about some other stuff later on about the eyes and people who don't have any vision and how they coping with this shit. But what I can cope with is the fact that I am watching Donald Trump, who has no mask on his face, but telling people to keep in their house in America. People like Boris Johnson, ruffled up shirt, yeah, blood, yeah? I'm in my house. Hey, listen, you're in the house, you're not in my house. You're not in my house, because my house will tell you, yeah? You're a liar. You're a liar to these people. Why are you lying? Why are you lying? These are people. And you've stopped them from having a life. What? Anyway, you need to change or shift your attention. And you need to distract yourself from the news. Blatant. The news is a big one. They have actors on the front. Julie! Julie White, mwah, 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 I love you. You have these people distracting you. They're watching you watch yourself. So you will watch the TV. You've got your mobile phone on in the house. I have it as well, don't worry. I'm not trying to be a guru. I'm trying to say to you what I'm watching. Miss Bryan, good afternoon. Oh, sorry, good evening. Pleasure to see you in here. Bethan! Woohoo! Look, these people are keeping all your data, and I actually don't know why. I'm still yet to find that out. I'm looking for the intricate bits, but we need to shift our attention. We need to distract ourselves. Like I was saying to you earlier, I was having a discussion with my daughter Paris, and we were saying about like having schools and these predictive grades, and I was like, yeah, I want those. I want predictive grades. Derek, Whitman, I love you. Should have married you years ago, but I didn't, which is a shame, because now I'm kind of like engaged to somebody else. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Rickman. Anyway, Vicky, I love you. I remember our days. We had great times in those days. I love you. I hope the baby's doing good. I'm not baby anymore, though. Anyway, so, Paris said to me about how we were all like a little bit moody. And I just said to you down there, show, I love you. Mwah! I'm going to recharge your crystal, I promise. We got these people out here. And the mind is powerful. The mind is powerful. So if your mind is powerful to do something, can you imagine a multitude of minds around the whole of this world going, I fucking hate my job. I fucking hate my job. And then like, you ain't got one, Anyway, yeah. So our manifestations are really powerful. And sometimes we need to understand that although we're thinking it can actually come into the truth. And for some people who have been vulnerable, and I'm sorry for everybody who's had an issue regarding what's going on right now, the body is part of that, and so is the mind. Healthy mind, healthy body, healthy spirit. So being all of that is quite difficult at this time. So really, you need to distract yourself because of that. Your mind is powerful. Boom! Boom! Next days, boom! So if you're ready to get over this, people, it's time to change your focus. Now, how you change your focus is getting off of technology, aka this shit. And if you don't, the situation ain't going to change otherwise. You really do have to understand that. You need to understand that. But you also need to understand that you need to be positive whilst you're doing it. Because I'm telling you now, if you're negative, it goes in you. Anyway, so only you can control your own mind and how you feel about that situation and how long you're going to wallow in it. I understand, Julia. Trust me. Hey, listen, aka things will happen and it will happen because it's meant to happen. You're at where you need to be. Trust me. There could be a lot more. Trust me. But only you can do that. If you keep looking at the news and listening to even the pop-ups on your Facebook and shit, see? Mine's on a battery charge because you know what? I ain't watching it. I'm not giving up. I'm not doing this. I'm not. I don't care what you're going to tell me. I'm not doing this. I need positive. I don't want negative. No way. Because only I can do that. Only I can do that. And if I can do it, so can you. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Come on. Wake up, people. No one can make you feel a certain way. So unless I know you may feel like everybody else in the house, you're missing something. You're missing part of your daily life, your routine, going to work and bubbling with people, chatting to people, just even on a retail scale, or even if you are ill when you're at home, or even if you're just at home because you've decided that you want to stay at home for whatever reason. But right now, you need to be enjoying the moment. Why? Because you ain't going to get it again. This time, in the next few months, are going to get you on some next level. But only you can control how you feel. How you feel. Sandeep, I love you. I miss you. Amsterdam! You know it, my man! Anyway, no one else can decide how long you decide to be in this situation either. But if you look at somebody like, I'll give you a quick explanation because I don't want to be on here any longer than 30 minutes. It's the average head for taking and absorbing shit. So if you look at Donald Trump yesterday, 4th of April, he doesn't wear a mask. We're stuck indoors. We've been self-imposed. Everybody's thinking about 5G. I have pictures on this phone, which is dead because I don't believe in this technology. Please go outside, get that hour or two. Don't. Hey, Louise, I love you. Don't stay inside because they're giving you some false information. Information comes from the news. The news is ruled by the government. The government will tell you what they need you to know, not what you want to know. That's it. End of. And you voted these people in. You need to take some responsibility for the people that you said could rule where we are. And that's one of the problems. It's because, really, was that true? Because if they're pumping up true voters and where they're meant to be in these powers of position, How comes they can pump up these numbers for people that are not really in the hospital? Listen, this crazy nonsense is crazy, and you need to watch people who are actors, and that's why I said to you, they need to get, oh my God, Colin, I love you! They need to get some awards, yeah? They'll stand up in there and they'll be little like, so I was telling my fiancé today about certain people, and certain people didn't wash their hands and they got sick, and he's like, oh my God, I'm sick. Really? Really? I don't think so. And then you're going to put it on the front news, yeah? So everybody's buying this, like, newspaper, and they're like, yeah, I see this new... Oh, my God, he's sick, you know? And then 3 days later, my guy's all good, yeah? Pow. But you got people in the hospital for 5 weeks. They're telling you a whole heap of nonsense. They're flooding you with information. It's a distraction. Please maintain your focus. This is your mind. You own it. You are better than any computer. A computer can actually make a mathematical subtraction or some kind of algebra or some kind of program, but it will never be as accurate as a human, because a human has something called instinct. It's the sixth sense. It's in your stomach. If you are feeling right now that this shit is not working for you, you're feeling something. You need to pay attention to how you're feeling right about now. Because right about now, if you're feeling something's not right and you're watching two different types of people, you got the people with the mask on and you're like, oh, I got to take a step back. Because they programmed you to say, I don't need to be out there. Oh my God, I'm out here. I don't know if you've got the virus. Listen, it's a flu. It's a cold. Whatever you want to call it. These people are playing. And if they continue to play, we're going to end up having to stay in our house without no job, without nothing. You are playing these people. You vote for them. Donna in the house, Miss Dobson. You're paying these people. You work with these people. You work for these people. However you want to put it right now, we put these people in those positions. And it ain't fair for the average normal person to not know something. What kind of government does that? So you're going to tell me if I'm going out at 3 o'clock in the morning, something's going to happen to me because I've got to go and look after a friend or a family member or somebody who needs my help on the other side of town. You're not going to say to me, oh, it's okay. You're going to say to me, stop and give me a fine. And I ain't even got a bloody job. What the hell is that? What kind of government is this? This is some twisted madness. Come on. Wake up, people. If we don't stick together, what have we got? What have we got? Nothing. And they're not going to tell you nothing. So what I did figure out was some madness. I got it from the update of Sainsburys chief. Call him Mike. What are you saying, Mike? So Mike said in his... hold on a minute. I just want to have a look at the date. I'm a bit of a detail character. If you hadn't noticed, I will say it. Good night, Julia. Mwah. Hey, Dolphin, what are you saying? I'm only on for another 7 minutes, so... I got it 3 days ago, which meant I got it on the 3rd of April. And what he said in it was quite profound. If you actually look at the title, so he gave me the titles, Keeping Our Customers and Colleagues Safe, Feeding the Nation, right? And then we've got Supporting Elderly and Vulnerable Customers and Supporting Our Colleagues. What, Grand Dolphin? I loved your mix the other day. That was sick. I love it. I'm going to listen to that again as well. Anyway, so just to cut it down short, we have queuing systems in place outside stores and ask you, so they already know you're outside. I ask you to please queue at a safe distance of 2 meters apart. That means there's so many meters in between people, yeah? Cool. Please also try to keep a safe distance from other customers and our colleagues while you are doing your shop. Think about it. So all the time, you are programmed in your mind that you've got to keep this distance. That's to stop you from interacting. These people want you segregated. You really need to understand. You put these people in power. They're not nice people. Nobody told you they were nice people. If you thought they were nice people, that's what you thought. They're good actors. That's what I'll tell you. From today, we are asking everyone to please only send one adult per household to our shops. So, Sainsburys, look, I love your quality of food and everything and how you do your stuff. Brilliant. You are more open than any other place that I've ever known. So, Mike, not a problem, because I'm going to highlight it. This helps us keep people at a safe distance apart and also helps to reduce queues to get into our stores. So they already know people are going to be queuing up to get in there. There's only 6 major stores that are going to be going on right now. And I'm looking at Sainsburys. The reason why I'm looking at Sainsburys is because A, I used to be a customer of theirs. B, I find that their stuff was good quality. And C, there's always one around you, even if it is a local or it's a big Sainsburys. So then it says about feeding the nation. I won't go into the stuff about the adults because I've already said about the one adult. We've been working hard with our suppliers to improve our product availability. So I had a problem the other day. If you look at my video, it was about rice. Now, most people are now buying what they need for themselves and their family. This means we often have stock on our shelves all day and at the end of the day. So this is about supplementing you with food. The supplementation of food for people is your fuel. Your government are narcissists. As stock continues to build, we have been reviewing whether we need to limit the number of items people buy. I'm pleased to tell you that we will start to remove limits from Sunday. Limits will remain in place on the most popular items, which include UHT milk, pasta and tinned tomatoes. We have removed limits from Easter eggs. Boost buy. They are clouding you. So now we're going on to supporting elderly and vulnerable. So this is the main thing for me. We are continuing to prioritise elderly and vulnerable customers for online delivery slots, and our customer care line has helped 170,000 customers. That's 170,000 customers they didn't have before. Because if you think about somebody who's elderly, they do not have this shit. They have a house phone. Me and you, and that's why I chose the South Bank show, is to show the difference between the generations. The South Bank show went on from like 1970 something, actually 1978. But I'm born 1973, so I'll only recollect what I have there. They may have recollections older. There's a lot of older generations out there. We need to be understanding that they need to be understanding what's going on. They don't understand it either. We don't even understand it. The kids don't. Nobody does. And that's one of the things, is just being able to communicate. So they've got 170,000 customers who now get priority access to online delivery. In total, we have offered priority booking to more than 450,000 elderly and vulnerable customers. So you're already categorised for a start. And I apologise to customers who've been struggling to get through to our online team. The team is working at full capacity and we're doing our very best to get to people as quickly as possible. We have expanded our groceries online service as much and as quickly as we can. 2 weeks ago, so look, you know, back in the day, and I don't know who you work for, who you don't work for, but you will always be targeted. If you worked in a bank, you were targeted. If you worked anywhere, you were targeted. Get as much as this. It was always about data. I still don't know. So by the end of 2 weeks ago, we had 370,000 online grocery slots available. By the end of next week, we will have increased this by 600,000 across home delivery and click and collect, and we will continue to add more capacity over the coming weeks. Click and collect is also Argos. So, you know, you've got to understand there's data out there. There's a lot of data. I don't know why they wanted data. What I want to say is, come on, people, wake up. Come on. Get out there with what they're going to give you. If you don't, you're an idiot. You are a fool. This guy is giving you... Oh, hold on a minute. Where are they? So Donald Trump, he said to you, yeah, if you look at his news conference yesterday, he said you could wash some material and you could put it on your face, yeah? And you don't have to worry because it doesn't have to be of a medical certification. And that means that people can only put on what they can put on. So if you've got cloth in your house, you can put it on. And that's what he said. So I've decided to put on my thongs, baby. So, Donald Trump, thank you very much for that. I will now wear my thongs out in public. They can watch my figure, see how I look, actually have an imagination, yeah? And then say to themselves, yeah, what they'd like to do. So, Donald Trump, I would dare you to put on your boxers. Boris Johnson, do the same. If you're really going to say that, and that you've been advised that, make this a laughing thing. Because you know what? I'm not laughing. I haven't got anybody out here who's laughing. We've lost our jobs. We don't know where our money's coming from. You've left us in a whole state of flux. Did you lot sit down there and have a joke about us lot? Because it's not funny. It's not funny. You're playing with people's lives right here. Please, 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 please. If you're going to go out there and you need to wear a mask, please go out there and wear a mask. Get an hour of sunlight. It's your birthright. My whole channel has been about mental health because people have been playing with your head. I don't like it. I don't want that. For my fellow people and my humans, I don't want that. I don't. I want us to be okay. And right now, nobody's okay. So if we can all get together and just say, look, right now, the mindset needs to be on a positive level. It's better than nothing. So thank you so much for coming onto my channel. Please subscribe. It's Divine Feminine Living UK. I'm going to try and put out a little bit of information. But at the same time, can I just say, yeah, thank you. It is exciting times. We can change this if we want to. You can change your mindset. You can say to yourself, I'm distracted. I don't want to watch this shit. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to get my hour. I'm going to pump up my muscles. Going to make them look, woo, boom. And you're going to be like, yeah, I'm going to have it all. Yeah. And you're going to say, yeah, I'm fit. I'm ready. And even if you're out there for that hour and you've got 2 meters in between somebody, you might meet somebody. I mean, come on. People, get out there. Get out there. This is the UK. Come on. This is it. We got to stick together or there ain't none. And anyway, I'm going to live it up because I ain't giving up.